What up, everybody, and welcome to Baz on Blades. My name is Baz, and I talk about blades, and we will be talking about a blade in this short channel update video. We've got a few different subjects and topics we're going to talk about, and we're going to take a second look at a knife I recently reviewed. I got some beautiful wood in, and it looks like I'm going to do another short run of my pocket crosses. We're going to take a look at that block of wood. And we've got a few other things. First thing we're going to do is get the knife talk going on. And what we got here is the Sencut Waxahachie fixed blade. I just recently reviewed this, and the review was so good. It was like really cheap, sweaty, sticky, hot porn is what it was like. I promise. Go and watch that video. It's like sticky, sweaty porn, how much I love this knife. But as much as I loved it, I have to admit, that's a sample size of one. So when I showed this knife to Dan the man, he instantly liked it as well, asked me to order him another one. So I went straight over yonder to White Mountain Knives. Thank you again to Justin at White Mountain Knives. I'm doing most of my business over there because it's easy, and he gives us a 10% discount codes. You gotta love that. Gotta love that at White Mountain Knives. So what we've got here is another example of the Sencut Waxahachie. I have cut the tape on this box around the perimeter, but I've not opened it, and a bunch of peanuts. I don't want peanuts out here on my tabletop, so we'll try to get that out of there. Throw the peanuts in the box to the side. Let's get this out. I didn't show the packaging in my other video, I don't think, so we'll show it here right meow. Sencut. Now this Sencut is part of the WE Knives, Civivi Knives family. They're like, I thought they were supposed to be like the third tier, the slightly cheaper than Civivi. This is what we've got. Now I have the green canvas micarta with the black wash finish version of this. Dan opted for one of the G10 versions in satin. So black G10s. Take a look at the rest of this box. We'll get that open up. And this is how your knife comes. There is your excellent, excellent sheath. Whoever is running their Kydex works is doing a really, really good job. Here's your giant super compensating for something lanyard that I immediately took off of mine. A knife in a sleeve. You can see down here desiccant, Sencut warranty information. Nice little branded microfiber cleaning cloth there. That's what you get. Let's pull this out of here. Tip protector right here. Let's get that out of the... Let's take a very, very close look. Now, you guys are getting the first view of this. I'm having to look through the camera to get this. So what we're looking at here is we're looking at the grind. You're going to see the quality of the grind, the consistency of the grind across the consistency of the finish, how crisp all the juncture lines are. You're going to check to see that the plunge is even. That shows you that that primary grind is even on each side. You can go back to the spine of the knife and you can look and see. Sorry for the shakiness, guys. That's a leftover symptom from my COVID fight. I'm still getting dizzy as hell too. So we got G10 on the handle scales. It is sort of Spyderco Paramilitary 2 surface texture feeling. It's a light brick pattern, so not super aggressive like cold steel would use, but not, slick either. It's not a smooth surface. I'm seeing everything on this blade. Looks good. I love this patch of jimping. And the only thing I would say about it is I wish it was just the most finite amount more aggressive. But I will say this. It is aggressive enough. I sat one night holding my knife and I was just doing this. Just sort of simulating working in the pressure on that jimping. And I saw very quickly it was definitely aggressive enough to hotspot after a while. You might, I never did try gloves with it, but it might be more oriented towards gloves. Handle fit and finish here. The scales are boxed, so you do see that the spine of the knife is proud of the scales all the way around, and that's super duper even. Holy smokes, guys. Let's look at the G10 again. See any machining issues? Let's fit and finish here. Nice thick slabs for the handle scales. It was the same on the micarta specimen. They're the same knives. Both of them 9CR18 MOV. One with a black stonewash finish and one with just a satin finish. And this feels really good, except for that super awkward compensating for something lanyard. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything. I mean, let's look at that plunge again. See how even that plunge is side to side? It is super even. The grinds, that swedge, look at how crisp that is. That's beautiful. That is beautiful and consistent side to side. Check this out. You see the little chamfer that comes up the spine of the blade here? Yeah. That's continued on from back on the handle end. That gives it sort of a, with that raised spine there. It gives it almost a crowned feel. And it's not round crown like a fancy Nancy knife, The secondary bevel, the edge bevel, so good, so good. All right, well, I'm going to say right now, second example in hand on the Sencut Waxahachie, and it's a winner. It's a winner. In fact, it's so much of a winner, I'm thinking that at the end of this year, for my annual budget knife of the year, we're probably going to get 2 budget knives of the year this year. We're going to get a fixed blade and a folder. And I am thinking that I'm going to buy a couple more examples of the knives that will represent the knife of the year. And we'll also do a giveaway on that. So there you go. Let's see. Next thing we're going to talk about why I haven't had any content coming in. And it's simple, guys. This COVID thing, it ran all over me. It is right now, today is Saturday. Right now, I am still shaky as hell. It seems like the dizziness has backed away a little bit. And I pushed with my doctor to let me go back to work this coming up Sunday night. So, guys, keep me in mind. If this video doesn't make it up in time, I will probably have already been back to work before I get the video posted. And if that's the case, then I'm sorry. So anyway, wish me luck going back to work. But the reason I haven't been doing video is I'm extremely shaky. Okay, now I have to, anything that I hold in front of the camera, I have to support up in the air. And that's just a Kydex sheet that weighed like 3 ounces, guys. It's just a holding my arm out, and I just start shaking. That's still going on. I don't know what the hell's up with that. This COVID thing, to me, in my case, it feels like it has done more neurological damage than physiological. I'm going to say that right now. The dizziness and shakiness and all of that feels definitely neurological to me. So the damn bug is attacking my brain. And that's no good, because there's been a lot of shit in my life that has attacked my brain. So that's why I haven't been making much content. We'll get past that and things will improve. That's what they tell me. You'll be okay. Just come over here and take 42 shots in these pills, and we don't know if any of it works, but you can take it anyway. No, I don't think so. So let's take a look at this block of Burl maple. It is stabilized, so it will be a joy to work with. I love working with stabilized woods, because instead of grinding like a wood and having a lot of the burn issues I do with my grinder, since it doesn't have variable speed, it grinds more like what it's impregnated with, which is epoxy. And this is the Burl Block that I got. Now, right now, it has a very matte finish on it. In fact, the matte finish on it was sort of whitish, and I rubbed this down with just a hint of mineral oil just to bring the color and the figuring out, because all I was seeing was the surface of the epoxy resin that's in it. This is super duper nice. I mean, super nice burl, guys. It is very impressive. Not too bad for the block. You know, this stuff is expensive. You're not only paying for a burl, you know, a solid burl. That's solidly burled. There's no part of it that's not burled. I mean, there's not going to be on these crosses. There's going to be no part. Oh, look at that. It's like a fucking twist Damascus almost. That's so awesome. So these pocket crosses are going to be solidly burled. And I think they're going to be a set that it's going to be hard for me to sell all of them. I always, when I get a really special piece of wood and it turns out really nice, I just want to keep one as a sample. You know, I've got to keep them back in case somebody says, hey, what are these? I can pull out a few in different woods and show them. So I don't know. This slab is pretty thick. It's like an 1 1/3 inch thick. And I typically do these pocket crosses 3/8 of an inch thick. And then I use a titanium ring, and then I do my paracord tie off on it with beads that are made out of the same block of wood. So when I go and cut the profile of these crosses, what I cut out of it, that wood goes to make the beads for the crosses. So it's the same exact thing. You get the same character and the same coloring and all of that. And this is going to be awesome. Now, this is what I'm thinking. I could try to recut this into 3 slabs, but I don't have anything set up in my shop except for a cheap bandsaw, and I take a lot of material loss from the cut on it, and also I cannot get the blade square with the plating on it. It's one of those horizontal vertical metal cut-in bandsaws you can buy at Harbor Freight. They used to be $199. They're probably $10,000 now. Not because of inflation though. Oh my God, not because of inflation. Don't even think about that. But it won't cut real square. So I take some material loss, not only in the cut, but also, say this is you're looking at your cut here. It's going to be vertical here. If it cuts out of square one way or another, to flatten the pieces, I've got to take more off to flatten them. So what I'm thinking is this. I will cut this in half to where we'll have just slightly over a 1/2 inch slabs versus the typical 3/8 of an inch I typically use. That's an 1/8 of an inch difference, not a huge difference. It will keep me from using a titanium ring on it though. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to do them in one cut, 1/2 inch, nice and thick and chunky for a pocket cross. And again, we'll have the beautiful beads on it. And I bought some paracord for this project, and I typically do not do that. I'll typically use just a complementary basic color that I'll have on hand. A lot of times it'll be black. The black, gives you a dynamic look against the wood, and then when you put the beads on the paracord, it makes them pop a little more. But I wanted to do something a little more color complementary on this, so I went with espresso. If we can get that without any glare on it, guys, for the light in there. Espresso for the paracord. And then again, you'll have the beads cut from this on that. So what do you guys think? Looking like there's only going to be 4 of them. And, like always, this stuff will be reasonably priced. They'll be under $50, and they will be finished up to a point that when you put it in your hand, you'll be impressed. I can belt finish on a material like this to 800 grit 800 grit at 1700 feet per feet per minute is my belt speed. 1700 feet per minute. That's going to leave a pretty fine finish on it. And then I'll go in and hand finish beyond that. And once I get up to a high enough surface finish, all of this that you see, I don't know if there's any movement showing right now because of how matte finished it is with the epoxy on the surface. But this is going to have all kinds of play in it, and all of that grain's going to pop out. That's just an incredible, incredible thing that any tree would grow a burl like this because of some sort of intrusion into its system. That's incredible, guys. So we got that as well. Probably going to be 4 of those coming up, and they'll be $45 or $50 each. And God almighty, I lose so much money making pocket crosses. You guys would not believe that. When you start to hand finish something like that, every surface has to be hand finished through a grit progression. It takes hours and hours. On 4 pocket crosses, I guarantee you I will hand finish at least 4 or 5 hours on those 4 pieces. On those 4 pieces. And if you take my pay scale, which is, over $20 an hour, you're looking at $200 to $220 loss on just time on those things before you take into account material cost. I make them because I love them. I love working with those woods. I love being able to do something as a Christian. I don't get on here and talk about that a lot because I'm just not that kind of Christian. But I love being able to put something like that into people's hands, and I've had so much good feedback off of them that it makes it worth it. It makes it worth it to me. So we got one last thing, and what do you think we're going to talk about here right now? Well, Baz on Blades is a non-monetized channel, and here at Baz on Blades, we're not interested in money because all we do is throw it away on this channel. Every knife I buy or anything like that, I'm paying for it, guys. I'm not sponsored. I'm not monetized. I'm not anything. I don't ask for people to send me money. In fact, I'm not going to say I don't like money, but I don't like what money does to people. And it drastically changes people on YouTube. So I always wanted to avoid that. But Jeffrey Orthopedic, my man on the street, has always pushed me to be bigger and better and more. And, you do so good for what you do. You can do more. You gotta make some money at this. Don't throw your time away. So I thought to myself, okay, well, I like money, and as long as I don't just go for money, then that's okay, I guess. So the first thing that I'm going to offer here at Baz on Blades, of course, is going to be the ubiquitous stickers. Baz on Blades logo stickers, guys. I don't know how much I'm going to charge for them. I don't know. I know how much I paid for them, but I'll have to buy envelopes and shipping and all that. You guys, what do you pay for stickers? I mean, this is it's a 3.5 inch round. They turned out pretty decent. Take a look at that. That's pretty decent, guys. It's my first time ordering stickers, and so every one of the companies was unknown to me. I did a little research and, background checks and DNA checks on them and all of that jazz, and finally figured out one, and I don't even remember what it was. So Baz on Blade stickers, what do you think? I've got about 50 of them here. I'm not looking to make any money really off of these things. It would just be cool to see them stuck on people's stuff. But I can't lose any money on it, so there will be a minimum I'll be charging. And the minimum is going to be like $5 or $7. Is that fair? I mean, I don't even know, guys. What do these other channels sell stickers for? I don't know. But also I'm going to have more made, and probably from now on, as I move towards more product coming out of my shop, whether it's the pocket crosses out of this maple burl or whatever, I'm probably going to include one of those with each one of the orders. So if you order a pocket cross, you'll get one of those. Anybody that buys any product from me, which is what this channel is really about, it's about networking. So the product that I make in my shop has a network of buyers out there. I love knives and love talking about them. You know, I don't monetize the channel. I don't want to make money off of talking about something that somebody else did. I mean, seriously, no offense to anybody out there, but how lame is it to do this? Well, I didn't make this. I didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't come up with the concept or figure out the CAD program, and I didn't have any part in the manufacturing or anything of this, but I want to make money talking about it. Seriously. So we're going to get some stuff in here at Baz on Blades to help support the channel. I've got some crazy good ideas. Oh my God, guys. I have got an idea that could revolutionize the internet knife enthusiast community. Just revolutionary. I just don't know how to set it up. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. I'm super duper excited about it. Maybe get it going next year. And got the stickers. You guys let me know. I'm not setting a price on them right now. They're not officially for sale yet. Drop down into the comment section. Tell me what you think. What's a fair price? What is everybody asking? I'm thinking $5 to $7. And I want to be reasonable. You know, if $5 is the more reasonable price, then that's what I'll charge for them. Just let me know. Be honest about it. I don't want any damn lowballers in there saying, well, the channels I've watched, they just send stickers out to anybody that wants them. Just millions of stickers because their channel's bigger than yours. And you know why, Baz on Blades? Because they gave me a free sticker. So fuck you, Baz on Blades. I'm not paying $5 for a damn sticker. Well, you take $10 for two? You damn straight I will. $10 for two. So there we go, guys. A little channel update. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm going to go back to making content even though I'm still shaking like hell. I'm going to figure out something. I can get the camera height just right where I can rest my elbows on the tabletop here to support my arms or whatever. That's annoying as hell, all that shakiness. So there we go. We took a look at, what did we take a look at? We took a look at Dan the Man's Sin Cut Waxahachie fixed blade. Again, you know, I had already reviewed my personal copy of it, example. Both of these are like absolutely perfect. I could not find anything wrong with that at all. You guys let me know if you see anything in the video. I'll have to go back and watch it. The only thing I can say is, my God, seriously, this is like overcompensating, guys. Just, you got what you got. You got what you're born with. You don't need a big lanyard to make you feel any bigger. Seriously, guys. So we did the Waxahachie fixed blade. We talked about COVID a little bit. We got this a Burl maple out here. For those of you that have bought my pocket crosses before, this wood, the quality of the grain and figuring, the fact that it's stabilized, which I'm going to move towards using only stabilized woods, even though they're more expensive. It doesn't hurt me. I'll pass the increase in cost along to you guys because I'm that nice, you know. So we got that in. Of course, we're going to do the espresso paracord with it. I think that'll be nice. What else did we talk about? We talked about the stickers here. Sticker. You know, if you peel the back of this off, it's sticky on one side. I was like, what the hell? It's like sticky on one. I think they spilled something on them to make them sticky. I mean, you can stick it right on something. It's fucking craziness. So there we go. We got that. You guys comment in the comment section, because the more comments in the comment section, the more important I feel. And God Almighty, everybody needs to feel important. Apparently, though, it helps the algorithms here at YouTube. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Views and subs and counts and thumbs up, likes, and all of that jazz. I guess that's my life standard as a YouTube content maker. So don't make me cry. Like, sub, and comment on every damn one of my videos. There's only 430 of them or something. I don't know. I haven't checked in a little while. So now go like, subscribe, comment on every one of my videos all the way back, especially the old ones, because they are so damn funny. So there you go, guys. As always, thank you very much. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch Baz on Blades. Baz on Blades. Appreciate it, guys. God bless you. Take care. Later.